Are you tired of hearing the same old life lessons over and over again? Well, prepare to be surprised because today we're sharing 15 life lessons no one tells you. From the secrets to success to the keys to happiness, these lessons will change your perspective and maybe even your life. These lessons are like hidden gems we've uncovered through our experiences. They'll challenge your thinking, inspire you to act, and maybe even surprise you. So, buckle up and get ready to discover the life-changing wisdom you won't find anywhere else. No one is telling you these 15 life lessons. Welcome to Investing Alpha. Let's dive in. Number 1. Most advice is as useless as a chocolate teapot. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It just doesn't work. The reason is nobody's circumstances are precisely the same. Even something as simple as making eggs has countless ways of doing it. Who knew? And that's why you have to take all that advice with a pinch of salt and test it out for yourself. The responsibility lies within you, not the person giving you the advice. So, listen up. Take what's useful, leave what's not, and see if we can turn useless advice into something that works for you. Number 2. Give first, take later. Yeah, we know it's easier said than done. You might ask, what's in it for me? But if you always lead with your take, you'll limit yourself. You might get taking advantage of every now and then. But think about it, if you lend a friend $100 and they never pay you back, you've only lost $100. And in return, you've learned about your friend's reliability or lack thereof. But if you give without expecting anything in return, you'll be amazed at the doors opening up for you. When you give freely, people will be drawn to you and want to help you. So, take a leap of faith and try giving first. You might just be surprised at what comes back to you. Number 3. You're not entitled to anything. Yeah, we know it sucks. You went to college, got the fancy degree, and now you're stuck in a job market that won't notice you. It's easy to get upset and curse the universe for being so unfair. But here's the thing, life is unfair. And just because you think you deserve something doesn't mean you're entitled to it. Instead of getting bogged down by the unfairness, it's time to wear your big kid pants and learn how to navigate these situations. Because let's face it, plenty more unfair cases will come your way. Number 4. When life seems to be raining down on you, you can't do anything about it. You're soaked and freezing. You only want to curl up in bed and hide from the world. But here's the thing. You can't. If you're going through hell, just keep going. Because here's the deal. Life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes you'll be on top of the world and the other times you'll feel like you're at rock bottom. But remember, everything is temporary. The rain will stop, the skies will clear, and you'll come out stronger than ever. So don't give up. Better days are approaching. Number 5. You look for hope, but nothing seems to open up. Life doesn't work like a vending machine where you press a button and an opportunity pops out automatically. Opportunities simply happen. It's up to you to seize them in the right place at the right time. Next time you hear the cliche phrase, when one door closes, another one opens, take it with a grain of salt. It's not a magical formula. The real key to success is stay alert and ready for whatever life throws your way. Number 6. When you're headed towards trouble, hit the brakes before it's too late. Mistakes are inevitable, but don't let them control you. If you're already too deep, don't panic. Just take a deep breath and proceed cautiously. Learn from those who went all in on a shady investment and lost everything. They learned that sometimes the only way to avoid disaster is to slow down and proceed with caution. Remember, taking it slow and steady is better than crashing and burning. Number 7. If you're not making, you're just taking. The world can be split into 2 types of people, the makers and the takers. This rule applies to all aspects of life. If you're not in control of your path, someone else will be. And if you're not cooking your own meals, you're likely settling for average food. In the grand scheme of things, the world is divided into a few who create and a majority who consume. But the creators tend to come out on top, both in wealth and fulfillment. Number 8. Most things in life are easier than you imagine. When you've been around the block and held executive and powerful positions, you realize that most people are just winging it. That's right, even the so-called experts are just trying to stuff out and seeing what sticks. It's all about trial and error. Over time, you figure out what works and what doesn't, and hone in on your strengths. So don't be intimidated by the unknown. Take a deep breath, dive in, and see your capabilities. Number 9. You're flying solo. They say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. But at the end of the day, you're the one responsible for yourself. Nobody cares about you the way you care about yourself. And you can't rely on anyone else to take care of you. It's not because they don't care. Everyone has their own lives. Sometimes your goals will align with someone else's, but it's up to you to steer your own ship. So, take care of yourself. Remember that you're the star of your show. Number 10. Let's face it, most of us aren't as smart as we think. We may be clueless about many things we're unaware of, but that's okay. It's important to approach life with a curious and open mind. We're all constantly learning and growing, and that's the beauty of it. So embrace your inner student and strive to expand your knowledge and understanding of the world. Be humble, be curious, and never stop seeking to learn more. Number 11. In business, the market reigns supreme, and you're just a humble subject. You may think you've created something outstanding and groundbreaking. Still, if no one else shares your enthusiasm, it's like shouting into a void. Getting attached to your ideas is easy, but you must keep a level head and be willing to change course if the market demands it. Remember, success isn't about pleasing yourself. It's about satisfying the needs and wants of others. Number 12. Every day, you have the power to tell your own story. Whether you're aware of it or not, your appearance, actions, and choices are part of the narrative you present to the world. Just like a movie poster or a YouTube thumbnail, how you present yourself can greatly impact how you're perceived. Even seemingly small choices, like what you wear to a grocery store, can send a message about who you are and what you value. So what kind of story do you want to tell, and how can you make it a good one? Number 13. Listen up, luxury lovers, because here is a truth bomb. You can survive with way less than you think. That 80-inch TV and designer shoes are nice, but after you've got the basics covered, water, food, and shelter, everything else is just icing on the cake. Think about it. Most people have had less than you have throughout history, and they managed to survive just fine. So, next time you're tempted to splurge on something you don't need, remember that you're already living like royalty compared to most of humanity in ancient times. Number 14. Your title isn't permanent. You have to earn it every day. It hit us like a ton of bricks. Past successes don't guarantee future triumphs, but this adage takes it further. If you ran track in high school, you can't call yourself a runner now. Similarly, if you're a great friend years ago, that doesn't mean you're still one. The same goes for faults. Just because you messed up before doesn't mean you'll always fall short. Continually strive to earn the titles you want to keep and let go of those that no longer align with who you are. Number 15. The world doesn't revolve around you, which is pretty cool. People will eventually forget about it even if you achieve something amazing, like stopping an alien invasion. It may sound depressing, but it's actually liberating. Accepting your small place in the universe lets you let go of the pressure to be perfect and enjoy the ride. You don't have to take everything so seriously, because nothing really matters in the grand scheme of things. So take a deep breath, relax, and live without worrying about what others think. That's all for today. Remember, life is a journey of surprises, challenges, and growth. So always keep an open mind, embrace change, and never stop learning. If you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and turn on notification so you never miss a video. Also, remember to hit the like button and share this video and the lessons with your friends and family. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.